Greetings, my name is Senge and I come from Cameroon. I want to introduce you to something very special. It is a dish called Eru. It's from Cameroon. But why don't I tell you a little bit about Cameroon? Cameroon is located in West Africa. Some people say it's located in Central West Africa. And it's bordered in the west by Nigeria. It's bordered in the north by Chad, in the east by the Central African Republic, and in the south by the Republic of the Congo, Equatorial Guinea, and Gabon. I'm talking about Cameroon. Cameroon actually has 10 provinces. 8 of them are predominantly French speaking, and the other 2 are predominantly English speaking. And the 2 are called the Southwest Province and the Northwest Province. But I should also tell you that Cameroon has over 210 local languages that we call dialects, and mine is called Bakosi. I also have to let you know that we have a lingua franca that is used for day-to-day communication, and all the provinces also speak that. Is called Pidgin English. So let's get back to my kitchen. Today I am going to show you how to prepare Eru. And let's talk a little bit about the Eru leaf itself. The Eru leaf itself is a little bit smaller than my palm in shape, a little bit longer, not round. And to make sure that we get these fine chopped up leaves like you see here, we align the leaves together, make a little bundle, and chop them up finely, just like you see here. And I should also let you know that the Eru leaf actually is hard in nature. But then being this dry, you can imagine how coarse this may be. So in order to cook this in Cameroon and make it palatable, you know, good for consumption, we mix it with what we call water leaf back home. Water leaf are little tiny leaves. They are not very big. But let me tell you what, the wonderful thing about these leaves is that they make a lot of water. But since we don't have that here, we have to deal with what we have. And I'm going to introduce you to spinach. That is not, I mean, I'm sure you're very familiar with spinach if you live in the United States. This type of spinach, the species that you can see here. This one is very mature. You don't want to use the baby spinach that we use for salads, because that one doesn't have the tart that you need for this dish. So you need the very mature spinach leaves. And these you can also get in every supermarket or in every grocery store. When you go and you can't find it, or you have a hard time picking it out from other green leafy vegetables, just ask somebody at the store who works there, and they'll be able to let you know exactly where you can find it if they have it. More so, some people prefer to use frozen spinach. I will tell you that if you really need this tart to have this vegetable taste really as good as it's supposed to taste, you might want to use what I presented to you here, and that's the fresh, very, very mature, tarty green spinach. So let's move on, and the other ingredients that we have to put in this very special dish today, I think I should show you that. Well, these are little packs. They're like 2 ounces. I'm going to use about 8 of them, and I'm going to use 5 of the bunches of not water leaves. These are spinach bunches. Okay, here we have the cow stomach, which in other words is called the beef mountain. So if you go to the store, most stores don't have this one because it's a little meaty and nice. Most people use tripe. The lighter tripe is still very tasty, but it should be from a cow. And I should also let you know that I'm going to use a lot of fish. I'm going to use a lot of aquatic meat, or I don't want to use beef because I'm not much of a fleshy person. So come on to my kitchen, and I'm going to show you. We call this crevette. Crevette actually is French. It comes from shrimp. So this is smoked shrimp. It was imported from Cameroon, and it's sold in grocery stores in Maryland and maybe Atlanta. You can get it also maybe from New York. It all depends on where you live. But you can also go online and research that, and you'll probably be able to find a place to buy that. I also have here my very special, like I told you, I do not eat flesh a lot because, I don't know, I'm just not a meat person. So here is cow skin. It is smoked, and it's very nice for you. And I should also tell you that it contains collagen, which is really good for your skin. So don't hesitate to go get this from the store. Here in my packet, sorry for the noise, is fish, and this fish is called smoked kidney. It's Kinney. Smoked kidney is really good, but you can get anything smoked from the especially the African stores. The Asian stores carry that too, because actually I bought this from an Asian store. This is how it looks like. There's no head, but I mean you can see it's smoked. It's been well preserved. As you can see, inside is dry and nice. You can eat it like this, or you can cook it. It's really nice. But today we're going to be cooking it. We're going to be boiling it a little bit, steaming it with some maybe salt. A little bit of salt here, a little bit of pepper, a little bit of bouillon. So that's what we're going to have in there too. Also, this is a very special fish that we put in Eru. It's pretty expensive. It costs a lot of money, but if you want to eat something you like and you know that your health all begins in what you put in your mouth, this is what you might want to consider. It's called stockfish. Here they call it cod fish, C-O-D, but we call it back home stockfish, S-T-O-C-K. Stockfish is actually from, I think it's actually from Norway or Sweden, and they extract the oil, which is really good for you, for your health, and then they sell the fish. So that is stockfish. This is already cooked. And I also have here in my pressure pot the cow skin, of course. And let me just make sure that I can show you what else is in there. This is cow skin that I bought. It's really nice, but underneath you have you see the bones, and you see that more, it looks like more cow skin. This is what they call cow feet. It's been cut up and it's really nice. So as you can see, Cameroonians eat a lot of food that is prepared from scratch, and today we're going to prepare everything from scratch. But I'm not done that yet with the ingredients, because I'm going to show you more things that I'm going to put in the Eru. You can choose to use Maggi crevette. Maggi crevette is a bouillon that is made with crevette. Crevette is shrimp, like we earlier said. And then you also have the beef Maggi that I seldom use. It comes in cubes. So I prefer Maggi because I've been eating that for a while, and I really love it. And trust me, you cannot eat Eru without this specialty. It's called palm oil. Palm oil is a spice that makes this Eru taste even better. Why I'm saying this is because palm oil, as maybe for those who don't know, is red, and this is how it looks like. I mean, it's a little bit thick, but I should also tell you the special things that come from this oil. Palm oil, actually this one is from Cameroon, as you can see here. It was imported from Cameroon. Exported from Cameroon, imported into the United States, actually. So, palm oil has some components that help to fight cancer, but I'll also tell you that you can't eat a whole lot, and I'm not a medical doctor to tell you that, but research has shown, you can maybe do research on your own, that it has some cholesterol in it, so you might want to limit a little bit on, your consumption of palm oil. Let's move on. There's also something here that I'd like to introduce to you. It's called, we call it janga. It's actually crawfish, as most people call it. It's just some sort of shrimp, but it's smaller. It's really small and it tastes really good. We're going to crush these and we're going to mix it up in there. And this is something else that makes Eru taste fantastic. Let's move on. Just like I told you, we cook from scratch. You see, this is ginger. I'm going to peel this ginger and I'm going to blend it in this blender. And I'm going to mix the ginger with something else. I have some garlic right here. I'm going to peel the garlic, mix it up with the ginger. But then, as they say, we eat a lot of pepper. So, you might be asking me where the pepper is. I have some pepper right there. I'm sorry if I'm making a lot of movements. Here's some pepper. This is really hot. So, you just go to the grocery store and you'll be able to get this. It's like quite easy to get it. So, we're going to end there for now. And just follow me as I go along. And I'll show you exactly the steps that I'm going to take in order to cook this delicious meal called Eru. And by the way, it's eaten either with